guys, so today I asked my friends on Twitter what kind of a look I should do because I didn't know what I wanted to do. They said to do purple and green and then green and gold. So I'm going to do purple, green, and gold. We're going to see how this turns out. If it turns into a mess, that just means you guys get a laugh. Well, feel free to like the video, feel free to dislike the video, feel free to comment, feel free to not comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to unsubscribe. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. Okay, so I just used Gumdrop from Jawbreaker for the crease. Now I'm going to Purple Punch. I'm taking that on my Luxie brush. And I'm only dipping in lightly. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Alien palette, and I'm going to go into Area 51. I'm just taking it on the same Luxie brush. Okay, so I'm taking this flat Luxie brush and I'm dipping into Titan. It's the shade that I used to set my eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to place that on the lid. Okay, so for this part, I wish I wouldn't have gone in with Titan and that I would have taken the light purple Gumdrop or something and put that on the lid instead. I think it would have made this look better, but oh well. Back into Area 51. Just deepening up the outer edge a bit more. Okay, so I'm taking my Wet n Wild foundation. This is the shade Soft Ivory. Okay, just going to put a few stripes on my face. Okay, so now that I blended out those couple bits of dots, I'm just going to take a bit more on the Blendiful. I'm just going to put it where I want more coverage. Okay, just going to take my powder, and I'm not using the Blendiful for powder anymore because when I was using it for powder, my hand would just cramp up. From picking up the powder and then slowly pressing the powder everywhere, my hand would just cramp up. So I'm going back to my brush. going in with my Hoola bronzer. Okay. Okay, so I'm just taking my contour brush and I'm going to go into the contour shade in this Cover FX palette. Okay, so now going back in with the Blendiful and just pressing those powders into the face. Going in with my Tarte blush in the shade Party. Okay, using the Mellow Brow Powder. Okay, now to do the lower lashes, I'm going to go in with this Hocus Pocus Sarah brush. And I'm going to start with Sour from Jawbreaker. Ow. Okay, so I'm just dragging Sour all the way from the outer edge on the lower lash line all the way to like the inner part. Okay. Okay, so I'm going in with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. Okay. And I'm just taking a small little brush. Okay, so this is getting a lot more smoky than I wanted it. Right on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm going in with Lucky from this Pro Fusion palette. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a deeper shade on the upper lid to kind of help it. So I'm going in very lightly with Black Hole, and I'm going to mix it with Area 51. And so I get a deeper purple. So I can kind of balance them out. Okay. And I'm just blending them over that, just to make sure that that just blended. Okay. And I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk brush and I'm going to go into abduction. I'm going to really blend out the lower lash line. Okay. And I'm taking the brush that I used for my eyebrows and I'm going into black hole. I'm going to line the upper lid. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my highlighting brush and I'm going to take Frosting from the Androgyny palette and I'm going to use that for my highlight. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of Pluto to line it a bit, because it is leaving a bit of a cast when I just use Frosting. Okay, now I'm going back in with my Blendiful. Just going to press that in to the skin. Okay. And for the inner corner, let's see. I'm trying to decide between UFO or Frosting. I think, ooh, wait a minute. I forgot there's like this goldish shade in the Mini Breaker palette. That's the word I was looking for. No, that's not the right shade. Okay, I'm going to mix UFO and Frosting, and I'm going to put those on my inner corner. Because on my hand I swatched all of them, and I think that Frosting and UFO together would be pretty. I'm going to just put those right on the inner corner. And going in with my Lancome Grandiose Mascara. Okay, so I grabbed a few options for my lips. I grabbed this MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy, my Tarte Glossy Lip Paint, and then Karma. I don't think I want to do Karma, so I'm just going to go with my new normal Tarte one. I was thinking about doing a purple, but then I remembered I don't have any good purple lipsticks that are the right tone, so... narcissistic booty guru poses. Okay, so today's shout out is Chameleon Candy. And I think that her Twitter is Chameleon Candy as well. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna have her YouTube, her Instagram, and her Twitter all linked down in the description. and you should go follow her. She does some really awesome makeup looks. I'll see you in the next video if you choose to come back.